Farming is not only a job but a way of living. You must stay where you invest your money. Hello my people, hope you're doing okay. Welcome to Hanimi's World. Welcome to the channel that inspires you to do agribusiness as you stay in your villages. If you are interested in such vlogs about farming, goat farming, rabbitry, crop husbandry, food security, how to stay in your villages or village life, living organically, goat farming, name it, please consider to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you are notified when I upload more videos. Remember to also comment down below and share my videos. Today's vlog, guys, I'm going to talk about how you can multiply. How do you multiply your goats easily? Goat multiplication, guys. If you put good management at your farm, you can easily multiply your goats. And when you multiply your goats, you sell them and you get business, or you get money or profit. So when you know what to do to multiply your goats, that means you've mastered the goats business. You get what I'm talking about? So we are talking about how can a goat farmer multiply his all her goats easily. So these are the factors you have to do as a goat farmer to easily multiply your goats. When you talk about multiplication of goats, the most important point here to note, the most important thing to note is synchronization. You must note that process, guys, of synchronization. If your setting allows it, do it. Why? Synchronization is in layman's language, is that process of you first holding your bucks, separate your bucks from your female. Then, when that time you feel like giving those bucks, when you feel like the breeding process, you release these bucks to your female and they will begin the mating system. So I normally advise farmers to always release their male goats to the female goats when they've counted the months, like 5 months from that day. It will be in what hot season. I don't know whether I'm making a point, but my point is you have to be calculative when you are carrying out breeding. Introduce these male bucks to the female bucks when you know that by the time these female bucks produce, it will be hot season. Why? Because these baby goats exist so well during hot season. Hot season favors a lot these goats than during the rainy seasons. For us here in Africa, all in my country, Uganda, where I came from, we have 2 seasons: the cold season or the rainy season and the hot season. So be calculative, guys. So now seasons have changed, but at least you try to see that by the time these female give birth, it will be hot season, so that the babies will grow and multiply. Then these goats producing for anytime they want, the bucks whenever they want to mate, they just mate anytime. So and the female produce anytime during the rainy seasons, and these young ones get pneumonia and die. So if you want to multiply your goats, carry out synchronization in that way. So also synchronization helps you to multiply goats in this way. You give these bucks at the same time to the female. They mate at the same period of time. So when that time comes of giving birth, these females will be giving birth every day. Every day will be in labor. This one has produced, madam, this one has produced. Even this one has produced, even this one has produced. So you will be all serious getting babies, and you will breed these babies all together. They will grow up at the same age. Then if you are to sell them, you sell them at the same time, and you get your profit at the same time. So that is the secret. But unfortunately, here where I'm breeding my animals from, it is impossible, because even if I hold my bucks, at the end of the day, these animals will go down to the field, and my neighbors' animals will come the bucks, and they will fertilize they will mate my females. So it kind of doesn't work. But if you are in that setting that it works, or you are at zero grazing, or you really had to fence off your farm, you have to construct a back house so that all the male animals are staying in one house, and you feed them from there, and the females feed from another place. So when that time of breeding comes that you really have calculated, you release them to the female. Hope I've made that point. So another point is taking care of these mothers very well. So we are talking about multiplying goats. So you cannot multiply goats when you are leading to deaths. So if you want these mothers to produce healthy babies, look after them, give them the right feeds with the right nutrients, and supplement them with this mineral block, so that they produce healthy kids, and these kids multiply. So when these kids come, you want them to multiply. If they die, they won't multiply. So look after these kids so well. I made a video about, I think, looking after the kids. Separate the kids from the mothers at night. Give these mothers the kids early morning, let them breastfeed, then let them play, and let them go to the field like after 4 weeks, depending on how they grow. So then you give them the mothers in the evening after they've come back, let them breastfeed, then put all the kids in the kids' den and let them sleep in a very comfortable, clean place. You can even put dry grass so that they become so warm. And then in the morning, you release them to the mothers. So that is how you can take care of the kids. Deworm them as usual after 2 weeks. Spread them to avoid hot water. So with all those things I'm talking about, if you apply them, you can't fail to multiply these goats. So that is also another point. Look after kids the right way. And another thing is avoid inbreeding. If you want to multiply these goats, avoid inbreeding. If these fathers begin these fathers and grandfathers begin now to produce in their kids, and even the great-grandkids, what do you expect? You are going to expect kids with poor weight, kids with low immune system, and these kids will be always dying. Those are the kids that you rear like for 3 years or 2 years, and they look like a small kid. That is caused by inbreeding. So avoid inbreeding. So if you avoid inbreeding, you'll get those breeds that will grow properly, and they will grow so quickly so that they can also produce again and again. So there is also that saying that goats produce 2 times in a year. Guys, if you're going in goat farming, when you're calculating, I'll buy each goat and it will give birth like 2 times a year, they are lying to you. Yes, goats have the capacity to produce 2 times a year, but it depends on the nature of the goat. For us here in my local language, they say that goat or that or your mukaza in a meaning that you can easily get pregnant. There are those goats that easily get pregnant. They have just given birth, then you will see the back now. They can just give birth, then they can easily get pregnant. And the other ones, they will take long to get pregnant. So it depends on the nature of your goats. Whether it's a buck or a savannah, there are always those ones that are lazy to get pregnant. So don't calculate and you think that you will multiply your goats because in a year every goat will what? will give birth twice, you'll be disappointed. I'm telling you. There are those goats that give birth only once in a year because it's their nature. So it's not like generally they give birth. They have that capacity, but it's not like every goat gives birth like in a year, but it gives birth like twice. I wanted to make it clear. You know me, I always encourage you farmers to be clean. Yes, when you are clean, you prevent a lot of diseases, you prevent a lot of expenses. Because at the end of that day, by the way, in goat farming, after you've constructed your house and buying the breeds, okay, you have also your grass in the field. The most expensive thing in goat farming is buying medicine. But you be there and you are dirty. You will see every time this disease, the other disease. At goat's medicine, some is not so cheap. So you have to be clean. So when you are clean, these goats will avoid diseases. When they don't catch diseases, there is no spending. So they will be healthy and they will produce other goats, and they will also grow and they will also multiply. That is the point of cleanliness. And on top of that, nutrition. So you are aiming at these goats multiplying and multiplying. Feed them well. Feed them with all the nutrients. Supply with salt. There is also this white salt with little blocks. Then there is also this block salt. Give them clean water that you can even drink yourself. Don't just say, goats don't even drink water. Give them. Oh my God, there is some important point I forgot when I was talking about goat multiplication. That point is about the goats to rear, the female goats to rear. To rear those goats that produce 3 goats, or that produce 2 kids, or they produce 1 kid. Most of the farmers want goats that produce multiple kids, but according to my experience, if you really want to multiply very well, in reality, the kids, it's better for you at least to get a goat that produces 2. Reason why, these goats really breastfeed so well, and they will grow up so well, and they will grow up at the right time, and they will also, if they are females, they will also grow up to start reproducing so quickly. Whereas this one that produces very many kids, these kids grow up like they are malnourished. You have to supplement them with a lot of porridge and other milks and other supplements. Then they are not always so healthy like the others in most cases. Okay, other cases people know how to look after them, but you get these kids, they are very many, but their rate of growth will not be the same as that of the other goat that has produced 1 kid or 2 kids. Actually, those that produce 1 kid, they produce that kid and it will grow up so fast, even it will outgrow the others. Then it will also give birth when the others are still there fighting for 1 kabobu. You see? So most of the farmers think that getting a goat that produces like very many babies is a secret to goat multiplication. But as for me, according to my experience, I don't want goats that produce very many kids. At least 2 kids. That is me. But comment down below and we get to know what you think. Guys, that is it for today. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Remember to subscribe to Halimi's World to get such videos of farming and videos of inspiring you to stay where you've invested your money, because farming is a business. We put a lot of millions in this project, yet we don't marry them. We cohabit with them and we do telephone farming. At the end of the day, you won't get results. You'll be frustrated. That's why I say at least one of the partners sleep where you put your money. Let these farmers these workers at your farm not know your routine. Madam, all uncle will be coming on every Sunday, so they will always do what they want, and they know on Sunday you are coming and they will prepare for you. No. So you have to sleep where you put your money. So that's why I made this channel, to encourage you to do agribusiness, because it is the future of us Africans. That is where our power is. So remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are aware when I upload. Thank you for watching. Peace out.